This is AQA GCSE Chemistry. It's from the 2018 2H Higher Trilogy paper, and this is question 3. The whole question's going to come up first. You can pause as you go and try, and then review. Here's 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and finally 3.5. There are 9 marks available in total. So let's go back to question 1. We have a student investigated the mass of dissolved solids in 5 cm cubed samples of water. We've got seawater, river water and rainwater. We have got the mass of the watch glass, which is slightly different each time. The mass of the watch glass and dissolved solids. The important thing is that we look at the mass in 5 centimetre cubed of solids. And then we're going to see how we're going to calculate the mass of solids in river water in 1000 cm cubed. And we can see there is a ratio that we're working on. Rainwater had none, and then none. Seawater had 0.14 in 5 centimetres cubed, but 28 in 1000 centimetres cubed. And we had 0.08 in 5 cm cubed of river water. Well, 0.08 divided by 5 would actually tell us how much there would be in 1 centimetre cubed. So if I then multiply that by 1000, that will tell us how much in 1000 centimetres cubed. And that takes us to an answer of 16 grams. On to 3.2, 5 cm cubed is a small volume of water for each experiment. What's an advantage and a disadvantage of using a larger volume? Well, a larger volume will give us a more accurate result. If you use a smaller volume, any error in the reading of that volume will have a much more measurable impact on the final result. Larger, more accurate. However, if we're using larger volumes, it will take longer. It will use more energy. So that's what we're looking for on there. 3.3, potable water is not pure water. Describe the difference between potable water and pure water. Pure water contains only H2O molecules. There is nothing else in there. That's what we mean by purity in chemistry. However, potable water will contain impurities. It will contain dissolved solids. Remember that potable water simply means water that is fit to drink. It doesn't mean it's pure. That's not what the question was here, but it's an important definition to remember. On to 3.4, potable water is obtained from groundwater and seawater. How are they treated to produce potable water? Well, groundwater, we filter and then we sterilise. We filter to get rid of solid waste and then we sterilise to get rid of the bacteria. And seawater, we do it using distillation. There is an alternative. You can talk about reverse osmosis there as well, but distillation, the most common answer. 3.5, the percentage by mass of dissolved solids in a 6.5 gram sample is 2.2%. Calculate the mass of the dissolved solids. So, 6.5 grams, 2.2. So what is 2.2% of 6.5? That's essentially the calculation that we are doing. And we get 0.143 grams. And that takes us to the end of question 3.